All right, hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic because in today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a look at TSLY stock because TSLY has kind of been crashing along with Tesla over the last little while. And what I want to do to you guys is I want to go over Tesla. What I want to do is I want to not only go over their current stock price, where I think they might be headed. We can revert back to the chart where we have our certain price points and we can see how our chart is lining up with current price points. We're also going to go over the last financial results for Tesla, just so we can kind of look at the numbers and see is the crash really justifiable in Tesla stock price, which I do not think it is, and that's why I want to go over the financials. And I'll also show you my portfolio to show you how my TSLY position is holding up in the current time. So if you guys are interested in TSLY, what I do recommend is to subscribe. We're up to 3,239 subscribers. We're looking to get up to that 250 subscriber marker within that 3K kind of period there. We're only 11 subscribers away. If you guys wouldn't mind subscribing and helping out, that would be awesome. And by the way, our very last video, 4 to 10, amazing. It was uploaded about 3 days ago. I haven't made a video in a while, but it got 2K views. Congratulations. That is awesome, guys. Over 100 likes. So I want to say thank you for that. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to get into this video on TSLY. So TSLY is the Yieldmax Tesla option income strategy ETF. No introduction there. They pay a 64% dividend. That's due to the fact that Tesla and TSLY are both going down. So whatever Tesla does is what TSLY is going to do. As you can see, TSLY broke a barrier, which is pretty much the lowest point it's ever been at. It is the lowest point it's ever been at, which is under that $11 marker. Now that's due to the fact that Tesla at the same time has also dropped to a point we haven't seen in a very long time. We've definitely rode up the waves in Tesla, but we haven't seen the true down wave of Tesla when holding TSLY, and now we're seeing it firsthand. So Tesla dropped below $200, and I actually have a chart here which had $200 as a barrier, and I thought that when Tesla hit $200, TSLY was going to hit about $10.85. Now Tesla is slightly under that $200 mark at $197, and TSLY is roughly trading at about $10.93. So in fact, my estimates were a little bit more on the bearish side. This we could really put it at $10.95, but I think it's pretty close to say that when Tesla's hit about 200, we're pretty close at that $10.85 marker for TSLY. Now let's say Tesla was to go even further down. What I want to do here is just kind of look at the technicals of Tesla. We are going to get into the financials in a second, but what I do want to see here is going back to even the 3-month period. You can see on the MACD we're reversing to the downside. You can see here for the most part we're at 50%. This is where Tesla was trading, and we're kind of wondering where Tesla's going to go. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? And we broke to the bearish side. And as you can see, the MACD turned bearish, meaning we are in a bit of a bearish trend in Tesla, obviously reflected in the stock price down almost 5% on the previous day. But where will Tesla go from here? Now, we're looking at points of resistance in the past. This is what I like to do when I look at a stock. It's not necessarily the best thing to do. I know there's a lot more technicals and news data that you could look into, but this is very rough and very general. So I'm looking at the price point about 190 is where we might see a little bit of a rebound off Tesla. We could see it at 174, 175, about there, and then it can go as low as about 150. Now we have these price points in. If Tesla was to go to 175, I think TSLY would probably hit about 930. And if Tesla was to drop all the way down to 150, TSLY could see a drop of about $7.75 to $7.75. And what does that mean for my current portfolio? Well, I hold 100 shares of TSLY at an average share price of $14.50, so I'm down roughly 25% on my position. Now, with all the dividends I received from TSLY, it has not totally covered this $357 loss right here in the current share price, so I am down on my position in TSLY. And what do I see here? If I see Tesla go down to previous levels of about $175, I might be looking to add, but at the same time, I want to make sure that Tesla's kind of done its crash. I'm not trying to necessarily time the bottom, but I'm trying to get some good prices on TSLY because I don't want to necessarily buy TSLY and then Tesla just continues to go down. That's why I was very cautious when buying my first position not too long, like literally a couple days ago with TSLY. I bought it at about $11.60, but obviously TSLY has fallen since then. But I'll be looking to buy some more, most likely with my dividends received from Clip. And so using those dividends, I'll buy some more TSLY. But if I'm going to invest a decent portion of my own money, not my dividends, then I'm going to look to see where Tesla has a rebound. And I'll definitely make a video when I do think so. But for right now, let's look at Tesla's kind of financials. We could see this is their Q3 2023 earnings. And their total revenue did take a little bit of a drop from the previous quarter, but it's still up there and still competitive. Now, when looking at their gross profit, they took a slight hit, nothing too crazy. And looking at their net profit, they took about $1 billion worth of a hit in this quarter. Now, this was obviously not the result they expected. This is coming with the news of the Cybertruck and everything, and just even costs surrounding the Cybertruck. They're going to be spending more money now than they're going to be earning on the Cybertruck. But if you're bullish and you think that the Cybertruck is going to be good for Tesla, then it should be no problem to you, and I definitely think that will be the case, so they'll be making more money in the future. Now, looking at their total assets of about $82 billion compared to their total liabilities of about $36 billion, I think that's a pretty good market to have. They don't have a lot of long-term debt, which is great. They paid that down, pretty much getting down almost to zero, not quite there, about $1.6 billion. So Tesla's in a good spot financially. And just going to even their cash flows here, looking at their last quarterly results, they're not doing as bad as most people think. Their operations from cash flow from operations is actually up $300 million from the last quarter. Pardon me. And you can see they're obviously reinvesting. This probably this $4.7 billion went back into paying down their debt. But you could see they're still creating free cash flow. They're still have a lot of cash on their balance sheet. Tesla's in a good position. Nothing's necessarily wrong with Tesla. It's just that their earnings came in a little bit less. That could be due to the fact that they're putting in more money into the new truck that they're launching, and they're anticipating for the future. Now, Tesla, obviously long term, they've done very well, and there's not much more to explain with Tesla. I do think Tesla is still a sound company. Obviously, don't take my word for it. Do your own due diligence and your own research. But I don't think Tesla's going anywhere, and that's why I'll most likely continue to still invest in the TSLY, as I do see a prosperous future for Tesla over the long term, as it pretty much has appreciated over the long term, but we're kind of in a rough period right now. So with all that being said, that was just a little update on TSLY, the current price point of Tesla, where Tesla could go. Watch out for these levels where it hits maybe 175, 150, where TSLY could go to $9 or even $7. If you guys want to take a little screenshot of this chart, I'll just kind of zoom in here for you so it's nice and easy, just so you have for yourself if you're wondering. But yeah, that's kind of my general thoughts on Tesla, where it might go. And yeah, I'll probably be looking to pick up some more shares, and I'll make a video if I do that. But that's why I do say to subscribe, so you guys won't miss any kind of updates. You can hit whatever notification bells you want. That's totally up to you. That's your decision. But what I would say is subscribe. We're up to 3,000. We're up to 3,239 subscribers. So thank you to everyone who subscribed. Thank you to you for watching this video. I want to say I hope you guys do have a great day. I hope you can see we're all kind of in this ride together. At least I'm in it with you. With TSLY, I like to invest, put my money where my mouth is, and that's what we're doing here. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please do take care, and I will see you guys in the next one.